We'd like to welcome you to everything there is to know. This is our life, this is our time. Where the passport bros. We'd like to welcome you to everything there is to know. This is our life, this is our time. Where the passport bros. We would like to welcome you to everything there is to know. This is our life, this is our time, where the passport bros. We would like to welcome you to everything there is to know. This is our life, this is our time, where the passport bros show. What's going on, brothers? International Passport here. Hey, Mr. Theo Wife in the building. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. If you can hear us, brothers, press a 1 in the live stream chat. How's my audio? Is it clean, crisp, and concise? Theo confirms that it is. Can y'all brothers in the live stream chat hear me though? How y'all brothers doing? Baseball clips with a 1. Can I get a couple more ones, please, in the live stream chat? It's gonna be a classic. So give me some ones in the chat. Give me some ones, okay? Lando Calrissian in the building. I think that's a Star Wars name, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Lando. Twixman in the building. Who else is here? Give me a couple more ones. I'm going across the board. Dark Ronin, Superstar Mod in the building. So I'm also streaming on Rumble right now. I'm streaming on Kick as well. So check out the Rumble, check out the Kick. I'll post a link in the chat. Dark Ronin, can you post links to my Kick channel and my Rumble channel, please, throughout tonight, brother? And brothers, go and follow me on Rumble. Go and follow me on Kick. Let's get that popping too. Let's get the movement popping worldwide, etc., and save men from the horrible Western woman. Okay, so let's get straight into brothers. So I'm International Passport, long-time traveler, passport bro, IT bro, and currently teaching an incredible class of cohorts in my Python class. Look forward to teaching y'all brothers, of course, in the next cohorts in probably around June or July. That's all about me as an intro. Mr. Theo Waff, over to you, bro.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight? I'm Theo Waff. I've been a passport bro for a very long time. Been over 40 countries, lived over 20 years abroad, non-military. I work in IT security. I specifically focus on IT cloud, architecture, DevSecOps, and compliance. Hey, look, I'm one of the teachers here. Of course, my fellow teacher is IP here. He's teaching Python. I'm teaching GCP and AWS. I focus on the beginnings and then also security. Glad to have you guys here tonight. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys got a discussion, and I'll take it over to you, IP.
Of course. So before we set the tone as to what we shall be discussing today, Theo has an announcement he wants to speak about in regards to his current class he's teaching. So people that Theo teaches do watch this show. So I'm sure those who are watching right now, this applies to them. Fire away, Theo.
Okay, so we have quite a number of people who are in the registration group. We have nearly 300 people in the registration group, and most of these people are quiet. And these people, this is the message to them. We understand if you have registered for the AWS class in September, that makes sense. But if you've been, we have guys who have been there for 2 years and not said anything, and they're not taking any class, and they're just sitting there. And we're starting to remove these people. So regarding the GCP class, just because you're in the registration class does not mean that you are in the GCP class. You need to be talking with us. We need to know if you actually want to take it. We need to know if you're ready and prepared, and we can actually process you and put you in. So please reach out to me and talk to me so that I know what to do with you, or else I'm just going to assume you're kind of loitering, and in the end, I'll have to boot you out of the group. And I don't want to do that. I would rather work with you and help you change your life and help you become a passport bro and the best version of a black man that you possibly can be. So go ahead and give it to you, IP.
Thanks for that announcement, Theo. Much appreciated. Brothers, listen to Theo there and get that sorted, please. So let's get straight into it. So today's topic, as you can see in the live stream title, is called, okay, Women's body count is crazy there. Top 10 promiscuous countries for women. Okay. So I've come across a informational image, right, that is showing me and Theo, right, the countries where women are promiscuous. Okay, women are throwing that box around, and that's the top 10 countries and the top bottom countries. So we're going to evaluate that and apply the passport bro perspective, right? The culture in that country, is that the reason why the body count is so high over there? Why are women promiscuous there? And as passport bros, must we avoid those countries if we're looking for a wife, right? Or long-term relationship? Body count is extremely important to me. Preferably, I want a virgin woman. Okay, um, extremely low body count, no more than one or two, but preferably virgin woman first and foremost. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen over here, brothers, and we're gonna go through this and apply the passport bro perspective. Should be fun. Okay.
Hmm.
Give me a second, please. Chotomate kudasai. Kudasai.
Matere.
That means wait.
Materia. Matere. Materia.
Hi. Hi. Arigatou
So,
gozaimasu.
so what IP just said was, please wait a little bit. And I answered, as is typical in Japan, we're waiting. So it's really cute in Japan to say it that way. ちょっと待ってください。待ってるよ。待ってる。待ってるよ。
Gome, 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 gome.
Sorry.
All right. So shout out to Mr. Harrison for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you, Harrison, for the support. Salute to you both. Thank you very much. IP is the truth, his channel and science of getting rich. Audio changed me for the better over the last year. Prayers and well wishes to the team. Harrison, appreciate you both. Salute to you for the support. Much appreciated. Brothers, support me throughout tonight. Please hit the super chats, hit the PayPal donations. I've been going ham on the channel over the past couple of days and a couple of weeks. Please show me some support. I appreciate you, brothers. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Harrison. So let's get a cracking, man. So share screen, present, share screen, and let's go. So now we've set the scene. Which countries are the most promiscuous? Okay, interesting. Okay, which countries are the most promiscuous? Okay, me and Theo as passport bros, we're going to break it down. Okay, so scrolling down further, okay, we have the most promiscuous countries and the least promiscuous countries, and we're going to touch upon the most promiscuous countries and the least promiscuous countries throughout the stream. Okay, so they've gone by a particular criteria. Okay, they've gone by this part here as to blah blah blah. I want to avoid that, but they've gone by average number of sexual partners. They've gone by here. I want to avoid that. They've gone by percentage of people who think premarital sex between adults is morally acceptable or not a moral issue. Is selling box, keeping it coded, selling box, illegal, legal, sorry, or is premarital sex illegal? Okay, so let's break down these criterias here, right? So we can see what's going on here. Okay, so obviously we've gone by symbols here. So predominantly we're going to go by average number of sexual partners. So that symbol here, the bedroom symbol here, is what we see over here. Okay, so here, okay, is going to be the most important part of the stream. Okay, and of course, selling box, is that legal, etc., etc. So looking at the top 10 list over here, Australia is the most promiscuous country in the entire world. Okay, now let me give my perspective here. Okay, I know Australia very well, right? Should it be number one? Okay, perhaps, all right. Coming across Australian women, seeing their culture, seeing their media, seeing how, women get down quickly in the bedroom, I'm not surprised that I see an average of 13.3 partners. And I think that's lowballing it. I
Yeah.
think the average Australian chick has a lot more partners than that. Go on, Theo.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. That number should be way higher. I don't know how they got that. That's way too low. Mm-mm. No. So
Facts, bro. And let me tell you why. Right, Australia is a hot country, and we know in hot countries in most of the year when certain activities get down, the weather, the environment, the humidity, just turns on those activities within women. Okay, human beings in Australia, particularly in hot countries. Okay, and Australia is extremely hot. Number two, Australia is the West. Okay, has close links to America and particularly the UK. And I think Australia is probably still under the UK Commonwealth, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So we have American culture, UK culture, which are both promiscuous cultures in general, that is making its way over to Australia. I'm not surprised why it's number one. Theo, what's your thoughts about it being number one, bro?
I like that it's still a colony. Sorry, I had to say that. so, so anyway, uh, so, sorry, I heard this. This is funny. I totally agree with you. It's like I have quite a few friends who were married to Australian women, and what I heard, I was like, there is no way, no way at all. And when I was in I was Australia for a few times, going to weddings or talking to family and things like that. The crap that I saw there was unbelievable. So look, I don't. I see. The thing is, I don't understand why more Australian men aren't passport bros, because that should be a prime country. And when I was in Southeast Asia, I saw plenty of Aussie men who were passport bros. But I'm surprised it's not like 50% at least, 50% of the white population. Just because, dang man, those Aussie women sure are kangaroos. That's for sure. They like hopping around. I'm just serious. I'm like, holy, are you? No, I don't want any. No, I don't. I remember going there with my fiance, who became my wife, and when I was there looking at the situation in 2001, 2002, I was like, there is no way. No, no, no. They're for the streets. So I was going to object with this because as far as I was concerned, the Kiwis or the New Zealanders are worse than the Australians. And so when I saw them at number 5, I was like, okay, maybe there's some legitimacy to this, because the New Zealanders, man, these two countries compete with each other on a race to the bottom. I'm serious. Like, they could go, okay, women in these two countries, they could get like 10 bodies in a night. I
Jeez.
wouldn't be surprised at that at all. Nothing at all. Like, it's a simple thing for them. So why, I mean, why that what can I say? Why the number isn't higher, I don't know. It should be much higher than that. I would put the number start at 30 and start going above from there.
Facts. No, no, bro, that's facts. I think yeah, 30 is the right number there. I think
Yeah,
13 is just too low. I
too low.
know how Australian women get down, and I know how it goes on in Australia. It is hookups, late hookups, late night stands. Is that the words
Mm-hmm.
for late night stands? It happens very commonly in Australia. I've met Australian chicks in the UK. They are extremely forward. And guess what, brothers? They are checking for brothers. They are checking for brothers, but guess what, right? They're not wifey. Okay?
Huh.
With a body count like that, on average, they're not wifey. So we got to put that in the fun category. If you're into obviously Becky's, you're into women with strange accents. They got a very funny accent. Cool. Have your fun in Australia, but putting a ring on that finger with that high body count. Good luck in that right field.
No, I mean, yeah, because okay, they're checking for brothers, yeah, but we're like a piece of meat to them. That's it.
Mm.
Like, I don't want to be dehumanized like that. I mean, there's not just wifey, man. Like, not, I can't. Okay, I cannot possibly explain the words, but you're dealing with you're not the aggressor with an Aussie. Okay, they are. Straight out. It just they look nice and everything and cute and everything. I like the accent. I gotta admit, I always like an Australian accent, especially on a woman. I do. I like it. It turns me on. But she starts talking. I'm like, oh no, let's get the cross out. Be gone. Back to the depths from where you are. Back. So there's no way. There's no way, bro. So yeah. I agree with you, bro.
Facts, brother. Like, for men, right, who are aspiring passport bros, who are passport bros, if you're going through a drought, right, if you're in that process to building yourself up as a man, and you ain't getting any play in America or the UK, you definitely will get play in Australia. So if you wanna, have some fun, etc., etc., Australia should only be a fun country to, get that frustration out. Come out to the UK, to America, continue your cert path to AWS and learn in Python. Go abroad to a different country that's more traditional to find your wife there. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the Australia part. There is number one. Number two here that for me is an eye opener is Brazil. Right, I'm gonna hand it over to Theo. Theo. Right, Brazil is number
Uh,
two in this list, brother. That is quite high. Brazil, I'm brother Theo. Sorry, Theo. Hold on, Theo. You love Brazil, Theo. You love Sao Paulo. You love the Japanese Brazilian chicks over there, brother. Why is it so high, bro?
because of Brazilian women's view of sexuality, and they are very open. So basically, you need to get them young. If you don't do that, if you get them a bit older, my goodness.
Damn.
And I've had more than one Brazilian woman tell me about her history, and to have a number of 15 would be very easy for them. Like not anything to achieve.
15.
Hmm,
Lord have mercy. And it
yeah,
comes here at nine. I think nine is also too low, bro. I know Brazil is a carnival culture, it's a party culture,
yeah,
samba. Obviously the dancing is very sensual, very close. I also heard, feel right, that Brazilian women. I just heard this right. I heard that kisses are given out like handshakes over
yeah,
there in
yeah,
Brazil. I'm like, whoa, okay. So if that's
yeah.
happening there, then the body count must be through the roof, bro. It,
No,
it's
it's a part of the dating process. So if you're looking at her and you're asking her out and things like that, she expects you to be kissing her, and that's definitely true. Yeah. So it doesn't mean that you're doing anything more than that in the beginning, but she does expect it. But yeah, I would say there are women who are a bit more chaste there. That is true. But what if the Brazilian woman likes you and she has a relationship with you? Oh, it's you don't have to do much because she's going after you. So you want a piece of meat like you would be with an Aussie woman. She's not that way, but she's definitely going to get hers. She's going to enjoy herself. That's all I would say with these women. That's what they do.
okay. Brothers, can we get the likes up, please? If you just joined the stream, get the likes up, please. Likes would be greatly appreciated. Likes are free. Like the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. The stream, sorry. But for you, right, Brazil is a religious country.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can keep it a stack like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why is a religious country, brother, number two on the most promiscuous countries in the entire world, bro? Bro, that don't sit right with me, Theo. Brother, that does not sit right with me. Hold on, Theo, right? A lot of brothers here love Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
Brazilian chicks, but brother, number two on the list ever with a high body count like that, Theo. I'm looking at Brazil sideways right now, but I'll keep it a stack. They're supposed to be religious, brother, but they're throwing that box like that, bro. What's going on,
Mm-hmm.
Theo? What?
Yeah, I mean, they they like to get down. I would definitely say that they like to get down. That's why you have to keep a good eye out and get girls from a certain category because yeah, there are some girls there with a low body count. That's definitely true. But my goodness, especially in Rio, especially the northern areas, my man, that body count is was astronomical. It's part of the reason why I don't like going to Rio because I mean, you get a lot of guys saying like, "Oh, they want to go to Rio and stuff." I'm like, I know what's going down there. Yeah, I know it's what you guys gonna get your end count up. That's it. That's all you're thinking about, and that's what happens there. Just it's it's a place to do it. So I like more of the conservative areas of Sao Paulo. Have better values for me. That's just as an individual. But there are guys, a lot of guys who don't care. So the other thing I want to state is that Brazilian men are notorious for cheating. Like it is. I have heard this so many times from so many sources that this is an issue. So I mean, if they're cheating, then of course women's end counts are going to go up, just because these guys are running through them. So yeah, just want to say it's the women, as El Guapo stated, these women have mastered the look back, and they really like it. So they like being with a man. Let's say that they like being sensual with a man.
Okay, so brother, so is this also a cultural thing as well? Obviously, brother, like I
Yeah.
mentioned, the samba dances. The obviously, brother, I'm looking at pictures, right?
Hmm.
They're practically half naked, right?
Hmm.
In the samba festivals where they're dancing, where they're grinding. I'm thinking, okay, this culture is quite out there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, but that translates to higher body counts and getting down in the bedroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when the carnival finishes, they're all going to home, hotel, and they're getting down in the bedroom, bro. Let's keep it a stack, fam.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're getting down. Yep. So basically, it's let's see what you can get down and not have a lot of partners. You just get down with one person, right? I mean, that's definitely true. And there are women who do that in Brazil. They're fortunate enough to be able to do that, and there are those women there. That's there. I just want to say that. But especially in certain areas, no, man, it's like a buffet. So again, for the north of Brazil, I don't particularly like it because it's too much of a buffet land. Japanese Brazilian women are not going to be like that. They're definitely more conservative. You're not running through them. Nope, ain't gonna happen. But for the rest of them, oh yeah, there's definitely some fun going on.
Okay, so I'm hearing target Japanese Brazilian for wifey in Brazil, right? Only.
I would go to Sao Paulo, and then from the Santos, and then for the south of Brazil. That's where I would focus it on, not so much the north. That's my personal opinion. But I mean, I've got to admit, like I have, how do I say this? I have a good friend who's currently dating. He's been in a long-term relationship with, how do I say this? A visual adult actor. Sorry, a visual adult actress. And she has a body count that has to be at least at 50, if not 100.
Disgusting.
He's happy with her. He's totally thrilled. He loves her.
Couldn't be me, bruv. I'll tell you that could not be me. Wow.
He's
All
learning a
right.
lot.
Oh, flipping heck. So I want to skip Greece, okay, and go to Chile because this kind of shocked me here because I don't know much about Chile, but I was on the perception that Chile is a religious country. Okay, I had a stream last year with the brother Johnny. Shout out to Johnny, the brother. Okay, and from what he was telling me, women are quite conservative, quite reserved. But look at the body count.
The
I'm
body count's
thinking
huge. Body
that's
count's
that's
huge.
huge. So
Yeah. Yeah.
what's your thoughts about this, Theo?
I'm
In
not
Chile?
surprised. I'm not surprised. Most of my European and white friends who have gone to Chile have given me the most explicit stories about what's going on down there. So yeah, they're definitely getting the freak on. Especially if they speak in Spanish, game over. It's the first night. Go right
What?
for it. Yeah.
In Chile?
Mm.
What's going on? What?
Yeah, just the way it is. I've heard that again. I don't know how many Finnish and Scandinavian men have told me that. So they really say. I had some Brits who were British friends who were there, Germans who were down there. Yeah, they were getting it. So not so many brothers down there because I guess it's just too far away. They're like, no, man, I don't want to go to. No, I'm not doing that. Got Rio right there in Colombia, so I'm going to go there instead. So it's these other countries there. Yeah, they're getting it. So there's something with the culture there. I'm not surprised that that number is so high, to be honest. And for the rest of it, yeah, I'm definitely not surprised. It makes total sense to me.
Okay, interesting. So now Germany,
Uh-huh.
a standout
Yep.
country here.
Yep.
So I have a lot of experience in Germany, right? I've been there multiple times. I'm not sure about you, Theo. You've been in Germany before?
Yeah. Yeah. But Germany.
Okay, you've been there before, right?
Hmm.
So Germany is number six, right, on the whole list. Even though it's a body count of 5.8, they've obviously taken into account other metrics here that boosts it up to six, right? I
Hmm.
disagree that it's 5.8. I think it's higher. Okay. However, I think it's location wise and contextual, and
Hmm.
also
Yeah.
ethnicity also plays a part here. So, for example, right,
Hmm.
Berlin, biggest city in Germany, they get down there. I've confirmed it. Women in Berlin have high body counts. They check for
Yeah.
brothers, but they've been around the block. Okay.
Yeah.
They get down heavy 24/7, right, in
Hmm.
Germany, particularly in Berlin, and particularly some cities there, because Germany is quite liberal. However, okay, there are some conservative parts in Germany that can average that body count to lower. Munich is quite conservative. The whole Bavaria, southern part of Germany, is quite
Hmm.
conservative, brother.
Hmm.
Also, I want to make sure that it's very clear, brothers, that in my opinion, the Beckies in Germany, okay, are throwing that box around mostly the Beckies.
Hmm.
The sisters, the mixed race woman, right? A bit more reserved. Still out there, but a bit more reserved. Okay, it's Becky
Hmm.
that's throwing that box around in Germany. What's your thoughts here, Theo?
My view was that there was a real mix in Germany. So there were some really liberal women who were like, down the patriarchy, down with everything. They just wanted to get down. And that's what they did. And I tried to avoid them because I was like, what's wrong with you people? Then there were conservative, like there were some real strong Lutherans there, some Calvinists as well, some really strong Christian Catholics. They were barely, well, they were drinking some alcohol, but they were barely doing anything, to be honest. They were rather conservative. They're hardworking, industrious people, and they just didn't get down like that. I know quite a few German men and women. I've never known them to be loose. Like I grew up with one of my best friends. Totally respect her. Not a loose person. A hard worker. Knew her parents. Did not do that kind of stuff. I mean, it might have happened, but not really. I can't really see it. Um, Rather family oriented. So I would say it's kind of a mixed bag. That's why I'm not surprised at the 5.8 rating, because there are some rather conservative people there
Mm,
who don't want to do. They're like, they don't care about the culture. Like they're kind of counterculture right now. And then you got some people who are crazy. Yeah, I know some Ukrainian women there. Man, they yeah, they
you're
they just
crazy. What?
run through it. Yeah, they run through it. They're like a bus. Man, everyone gets a free ride, public transportation. I'm serious, man. I was like, what's wrong with you, Russian women? I know some. Yeah, they just go through it. We're not even talking about Czech. That's why I'm surprised. Yeah, see, Czech's number 11. I thought Czech would be top 5. So yeah, I'm really surprised that it's not a little higher number. So you do get a mixed bag. I agree.
Yeah. So that's Germany there, right? I want to pivot to, um, you know, Thailand. Thailand top
Mm,
10. I'm not surprised, bro. Now, I've not been Thailand before, but based on my
mm,
stream that I've done, based on what I've read, based on what I've heard, I think 10 is too low. We know that Thai chicks are getting ran through by not only brothers, but the Joes, the Yuans, the whole block, man. Let's keep it a stack, right? And that's
mm.
why I kind of side eye Thailand, and I'm not surprised it's in the top 10. I think it should be higher. Thai chicks get down like that, bro. And some of y'all brothers love these
Um,
Thai chicks, but they out here packing with a high body count. Couldn't be me. I'd have my 2 cents open. I'd have my spidey sense open, bro. Go with you.
okay, let me say some things about Thailand. Hold on. How do I say this? Um, First off, the production of how do I say this on your stream? The production of adult content is illegal in that country. So if it happens, it has to be done secretly. And let's say the site Only Doggies is also illegal in that country. So I'm pretty sure it's banned. If it's not banned, like you can't even access the site. If it's not banned, then the women there cannot produce content. So just those two alone would make Thailand more conservative in my eyes than the United States and Japan, to be honest. Because those two cultures, oh my goodness, the amount of crap we've got. So the number there, 10.6, I think is actually rather high. That's one thing I would not. Thai women tend to be like attached to you. They might give it up, but they're trying to make the relationship. So, yeah, I just don't see them like that. They're not they're not like that. I think this number is too high.
Okay, interesting there, Theo. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it, bro. But what about, so brother, when women are speaking about obviously past proposed traveling, they always say these guys always go to Thailand. It's always Thailand. It's always Thailand. And because of this, Theo, right, a lot of Western chicks look down on Thai women, right? It's easy, which is funny because I think Western women are the easiest women in the entire world.
They're the easiest.
But you know, so wouldn't that number make sense? But are you, or is that you're saying that it's incorrect completely?
It's totally incorrect. The reason why they're jealous about Thai women is that the men want Thai women, including myself. I would much rather have a Thai woman than a Western woman any day of the week. Like, sign me up. And the Western woman's end count is going to be entirely higher than a Thai woman's end count. I mean, there's no debate. It's impossible. Like, if you're talking with a Western woman, you're going to have to do a background check to see if she has any explicit content online. Like, legit. Like, that's a legit concern. Thai, no, because it's illegal. So, I mean, you could do it if you want to, but I mean, if it were found out, you just report her to the police. They take care of it. Like, you can't do that there. I mean, I'm sure people are going to say, for example, well, what about this? I've seen this content online. That's done in secret. Or they put the Thai woman in another country and they filmed her there. And then they let her come back. But, I mean, I remember way back, I mean, about 20 years ago, there were adult, like, Thai women who went to Japan and filmed content and came back. And they were arrested at the airport for doing that in Japan. So, you know, see what I mean? This is why I say, like, it's Western women being jealous of Thai because everybody wants Thai women because they are so good. That's the issue. They are good and accessible. So of course you want them. And they have great food, really delicious food, and they make really cute kids. So yeah, of course I want them.
Okay. Right. Shout out to Theo. So the first African country I want to speak on here, right, is South Africa, with their average body count of 12.5. I'm actually shocked and surprised at the same time, and I'll tell you why. No, I'm actually shocked, but I'm also not surprised. And I'll tell you why I'm not surprised. But first, right, South Africa is westernized to an absolute degree, right? The laws, the culture, anything that's happening in the West will eventually make it to South Africa as the first country in Africa to take in Western culture and Western values. I've heard it from brothers that have been there in the UK, on the channel, where I read, where I hear. I'm not surprised that it's 12.5, okay? But I'm shocked because this is an African country. And Africa as a whole continent, right, is conservative. But South Africa is just that odd spot there, right? That is probably the most Western African country in Africa right now. 12.5 body count on a woman like that in South Africa. That's just nasty, bruv.
It's
In
low.
Africa?
That's low. South Africa.
You,
No, that has to be higher.
whoa, you think so?
Uh, yeah, especially with the Koza. With the Koza, are you kidding? Oh yeah, they'll the Koza get down there.
Is
I've
that
been
a
there. I
tribe?
studied it. That's one of the main groups in Africa, the main ethnicities. And the Koza don't have any reservations. They get freaky. That's where one of the biggest, like I say, can I say that? What
Give me PG.
autoimmune diseases exists is in that area because they get down so much that they had to do a complete government funding of medical care for autoimmune diseases there because so many people get down. And it's with the Koza. They're the ones who just give it up. So I mean, the Afrikaners, they're 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 not really that bad. The English there really aren't that bad either. So the Indian population, but the Koza, man, nah, man, they just go crazy. So that's why that number. Now, I would say for the Koza, just start at 20 and go up.
Wow, flipping heck. So, going on from there, bro. Okay, I want to touch upon Japan. Right, Japan is 14th. Right, when it comes to Promiscuous at 10.2 body count. Now, I've been to Japan, but I didn't live there. I've been there, I didn't live there. Now, I'm personally shocked that it's that high, 10.2. Now,
Yeah,
obviously, you've lived there, Theo. Should that be lower or should that be higher? Brother, keep it a stack. Do Japanese women get down and throw that box one, brother? Keep it a stack, brother, please.
that number is way too high. How would you get that number? I don't see how they get that number. Japanese women usually give it up in high school because they don't want to inconvenience their husband on the wedding night. And if they might have a boyfriend or two in university, but usually they come out of university no more than a body count of two. Um, then they're dating in high sorry as an office worker or something like that afterwards. Yeah, but usually they're not getting that high of a body count. I rarely knew of a woman with a Japanese woman with a body count above 5 when I was there. I know quite a few married Japanese women. I know their husbands. We talk, we share information. A body count above 5 is unusual. So I don't know how they get this number 10.2. When we get some of the other things on there, essentially they say like partially legal. Yep, that's right. But I know how that game goes down. Yeah, it's not exactly correct. And we think some of the other things that's actually, they do have some areas that do have an STD situation. That's really true. But it's not so bad. I understand how they're doing that. So, yeah, I think that 10.2 is way too high, especially given that you have 25%, at least 20 to 25% of Japanese men in their 40s who are still virgins. So, I mean, how are they getting this number with the women? This doesn't make sense.
Okay. Yep. Whew. Okay. Japan. All right.
I'm serious. I'm serious, man. Like if I were with a Japanese woman and she said like she had this huge body count, I'd be like, what the heck? Like, who are you? You know, that I would be very surprised. That's it. Because like, well, how did you get access to guys like that? There are not a lot of guys who are doing that. So, what's going on?
Facts, bro. So before going to the bottom 10 on the list, right? So very clear, UK, US, right? Our home background, Mr. Theo, 10.7, 9.8. This should be 110, 150.
Yeah, somebody tripping putting UK in the. Somebody trip. No way, man. That's some trip. Man, somebody's smoking something to put. No. Stop it, man. Stop
That is cap. That is absolute cap. I
Cap,
know. Oh my goodness, bruv. The
cap.
average.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
It's cat, bruv. The average UK chick. I'm from the UK, right? From what I hear from brothers, okay, that I speak to, it's way more than 9.8, man. Uni, the body counts rack up. After uni, it's the city, the Sex and the City lifestyle getting ran through by finance bros, chads, and nightclubs. It's a lot more higher than that, man. Same in the USA. Um, Definitely won't find a wife in these two countries. Almost near impossible. Um, I wouldn't even bother. You know,
No.
they've lowballed these numbers. It should be much higher, without a single
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah. I totally agree, bro. I cannot, like, again, I I'm an American. I know quite a lot of Americans. Um for my American female friends, like having that number as their body count, that would be low. That's university. Like, we're not even talking past 25. No, man, stop that. No, just stop. Get out of here. Man, that's some cuckoo talk. Anyway, let's go keep on going. Man, I remember junior high. That's how it started. Okay, I'm gonna be good. Let's just say it's cap. All right, let's go. Continue.
So now, brothers, okay, now we're seeing the bottom 10, okay? One, two, three, oh, sugar. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Bottom 10, okay? Whew. Now, let's go to an interesting country here. Look at Taiwan at
Yeah.
6.6. I don't know if I should be. I have no idea about Taiwan. I keep it a stack. I'm gonna hand over to you. For you've been there before, right? For Taiwan.
Uh huh.
Okay, so brother, obviously you probably spoke to women there. You probably observed the
Uh
culture
huh.
there. Is 6.6 in the ballpark, or should it be lower or higher in your opinion?
I'd say lower. Yeah, those women are not giving it out. It's not like it's not like a rice noodle for them. We'll say that they're just not doing it. Um, no, they usually get a guy, stay with them, make a family. That's the way it is. They're just not loose.
Okay, interesting, interesting. South Korea, no numbers here. I don't know, but
Yeah,
um, based on what I saw in South Korea last year, I think some women have bodies on them. I'll keep it stacked from what I
some.
heard, from what I saw in Itaewon and Gangnam, from what they were wearing, how they were acting. Some women in South Korea got high body counts, but I can't judge it because there's no number here, so I'm gonna skip that. Okay. Hong
Mm,
Kong at 3.7.
mm.
Interesting.
Not
Um, you,
surprised.
you've been Hong Kong before, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so is that the correct figure?
yeah. They, I never. They just did not seem like the kind of people to get down. Um, let me think here. For South Korea, when they talk about selling, they say illegal. The word illegal is there. That's cap. That's total cap, man. Nah, man. I know, I know. Like, it might be officially cap, but there are places where you can pay to play. Anyway, that's anyway. I had to say that about that. Hong Kong, I that's one place where I didn't. That was a very clean place. I mean, I just it just didn't see any kind of, I kind of say, Western debauchery. I'm sure it happens there, but I really saw, like, I didn't see it at all. Um, Nigeria,
Hold on. So
okay,
essentially, right, we have three East Asian countries, but
right,
focus on two here in the bottom 10, right? So,
yeah,
brothers, if we're going by this list, right, and if a brother wants a East Asian wife and he wants a low body count, okay, he's better off going to Taiwan or Hong Kong. I don't know how I feel about that, Theo, because obviously, like I've always heard and always known that Japan is the best country for a brother in terms of how you get treated, reception as a black man. It's certified, it's verified. I've been there, you've been there, other brothers been there. Japan, East Asia, it bucks the trend. They're checking for brothers, okay? but I don't hear much into about Hong Kong and Taiwan in terms of women checking for brothers heavy. Okay, so brother, what should brothers do when they see a stat like this, right? Japan got a higher body count, but they said it's lower. But Taiwan and Hong Kong are at the bottom 10, but they don't really
Mm.
like brothers like that. Let's assume that way, brother.
Mm.
What do we do here, bro?
I mean, you have options. I mean, you can try. I have a good friend who's black and married to a Taiwanese woman. She's actually taller than him.
Damn.
That yeah, well, she's just really tall. That's the thing. He's not really short, but she's tall. Um, I doubt her body count was high at all. I mean, I've talked with her several times. That body count had to have been super low. So I yeah, I mean, you can get it's possible. It's not likely, but it is possible there. So, why not? It's just not my cup of tea. It never was. So, what can I say?
Okay, so Nigeria, no number here.
Yeah.
Um,
The
I
hell?
don't know about Nigeria because
Yeah.
quite westernized from what I
Uh-huh.
hear. And the women I've met from Nigeria have been out there, just out there in terms of like out
Out
wild
there.
like American chicks,
Out.
in
Mm-hmm.
the UK. I've seen it, brother. I'm like, but they're from Nigeria. Nigeria's supposed to be religious. Why are these women acting like that? So, what number would we put here, Theo, for you know
I would
Nigeria?
say further review. I'd say at least 5 from what
South
I've
Korea.
seen in the country. South Korea, that's legit. I would say that number. See, the one that we have, that 22.1 for the age,
Hmm.
that's usually because of military conscription. So I've heard this from more than one Korean. So basically, 2 years of mandatory service in Korea, right? So the guys have got to go. They have to go into the military. Well, they're in the military. They get down. I've heard more than one story about this. So let's say they get a little bit of experience in being in the military. So that's why you have this number of 22.1, because of that, because that's so prevalent. So that their actual end count, I I would put it at least 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
3, 5 for Nigeria. Okay,
Well,
interesting, bro. So the last few spots here. Okay, I want to go to um. Let's see here. Let's tackle Vietnam at 3.2. I
makes
agree with
sense.
that, Theo. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
agree with that. Yeah.
Vietnam, yeah, I'd say Vietnam is quite conservative,
Yep.
from what I heard. Um, no nonsense, and I respect that. Ramel went there last year. He spoke very good about Vietnam. He said the women there are well kept. I'm not surprised it's 3.2, but it's a very relationship heavy society. Would you agree with that, Theo?
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. It's gonna be, yep, 100% agree.
Question is though, are Vietnamese women checking for brothers?
Somewhere. Yeah. There's opportunities.
Okay. Then we have Malaysia at 5.8. I've not been there. I don't know much info about Malaysia. You've been there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Malaysia, Indonesia, both those countries. I'm very surprised at the number. See, you can't get Malaysia has a 23 years old, but then a 5.8. I'm like, really? I don't think so. That doesn't make sense.
Mm.
It has. You're probably talking about some other ethnicity. Malay are not known for getting down.
Yep.
And I would say for Indonesians, again, another Muslim country, 5.1,
Too high.
BS. Too high.
Yep. Mm.
Way too high. You're just not going to get down there. They really prize, those women really prize having a low end count and giving it all to their husband.
In both Indonesia and Malaysia.
Yeah, but particularly Indonesia.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yo, based on this, look how many Asian countries are on the list in
Yeah.
the bottom 10. One,
Yep.
2, 3, 5 so far. Okay, but this is good for Asia. Shout out to Asia for keeping, you know, their respect there, right? Shout out to the women
Mhm.
there for not throwing their bodies around.
Mhm.
China at 3.1. I'm not
Makes
surprised, Theo.
sense. I'm not
I'm not
surprised.
surprised.
No,
Um,
not surprised at all.
I think that's right in the ballpark there for China.
Mhm.
India at
Yep.
3. Also not surprised. Okay, these are
It's
two.
rising.
It's rising. Oh,
Yeah,
pick it up.
India's gonna increase. So it's just a question of time. Feminism is very prevalent in that country. So from a cultural point, I'm surprised. Okay, I would say 20 years ago, you would barely have 3 there in India, probably 20, 30 years ago. So it's definitely at least doubled in that time period. I would say by 2050, that number is going to be at 10. So yeah, that it's gonna get they're gonna get down. So it's a question of time.
Yeah, but I've been seeing the Matrix infiltrate India slowly. I was on IG the other
Yeah,
day, and the way the women are dressing, the way they're acting, the way their personality is very Western like feel. They're wearing,
yeah,
gym pants or gym trousers that we see in the West. They're wearing skimpy clothes, short mini skirts. They're attention seeking, and obviously that increases the body count because that's what Western women do, you know.
mm,
So the Matrix has got to India, unfortunately. How Indians are gonna deal with that, I don't know, but the Matrix is definitely there in India.
yeah,
China is pushing heavily against the Matrix, and I hope they win. Okay, because we don't want the Matrix to be spreading its poison all around the world. So this list here is interesting. Okay, Theo.
mm.
Israel at 10.6. I don't speak about Israel. I want to skip that.
Yeah.
no,
Let's not mess with them.
another time.
I would say
Turkey at 4.
France. France is too low. Wait, 8.1? No, stop. France 8.1. Stop. Someone is smoking. Stop it. No. So okay, let's do a filter on France. Let's remove the Muslim population and let's just focus on the white Catholics. Okay, 8.1. Stop. No, done. There. You notice, guys, I talk about dating women all over the world. You notice I never talk about dating a white French woman. Never. Never. There's a reason for it. Okay. Nah. I was there for I could speak French fluently, love France. When I go there, I talk to them, I'm like, no way. I'm not even gonna try with you, honey. Ain't gonna happen. And so those end counts are high. So at 8.1, someone's smoking. The age of 18.5, get out of here. No way, man.
Avoid that. Avoid that.
I just said
Just a
age.
number.
Yeah,
Just a number.
it's a fallacy. 18.5. What are they smoking? No, stop it. No. Anyway.
Look at Turkey at 14. What is this? Turkey's got 14.5. No, that's cap. That's cap. There is no way that the average woman in
No.
Turkey got a body count
No.
of 14. Nah,
No. No. No.
I know that Turkey is the most liberal Muslim country in that Middle East European region, but the woman there, it can't be 14.5. It's got to be
No.
lower than that, bro. What's your thoughts?
As they say in Turkey, if you guys ever been there, I've been there a few times. Sure, like Istanbul is a little bit more westernized, but once you go like 20 miles outside of Istanbul, you've basically gone back to the 16th century. Okay? Like, so you ain't getting no 14.5. Somebody there is tripping. Like that. I'm serious. No. Tripping. No, stop it. Ain't happening. Cap.
Facts. And Canada 10.7, that should be higher. If we remove the Asians that have come from Asia itself to Canada and Vancouver, if we remove that and focus only on Canadians born in Canada, the white woman, the black woman, the Asian born Canadians, that should be higher. Canada is the West. It's in that ballpark of US and UK, but it kind of off through the roof, brother. Without a single doubt, bro.
Yeah, and also Denmark. A 9.3? Who are they joking? Are you kidding? Stop it. Stop it. 9.3? No, man. Just somebody cap. So they want to say Denmark has a higher body count than Turkey? Oh, get out of here. Yeah. Somebody say there's somebody talking about in the chat. Let's say because of Turkey, because of Russian Ukrainian women. They're not the majority. No, they're like a small minor. You barely have 10,000 of each number in Turkey. Most of Turkey have a bunch of Turks, and the Turks ain't getting down like that. The Turkish women, particularly in the countryside, that ain't happening. No, it's Muslim. Of course, they say they're a secular country. Yeah, right. They got mosques everywhere. So yeah, no, that stuff ain't happening.
Do you know what's funny for you, right? So Denmark, Finland, West Sweden. Sweden's got to be on this list. Sweden, West Sweden.
I know
11.8
Sweden.
should be
Sweden
higher.
isn't. I know. Like,
Mm,
where is it again? Sweden. Oh,
22.
11.8. That's cap. That's cap. No way. That Sweden got to be above 20.
Mm.
Yeah, that's cap. Like that. Who are they? Who are these people? Man, that's some crazy. Spain? What? 6.1?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. I got some Chewbacca coin to sell to you. So like it only costs like $50,000 a coin. So I mean, if you think 6.1 is the correct number, I got some Chewbacca coin to sell to you. Okay, because that ain't no 6 point. No, man, stop it. My
Facts,
goodness.
man. I know how Spanish women get down. Ain't no 6.1. So that is the breakdown there for this is stats that have been compiled by different numerical values for the top 10 promiscuous countries and the bottom 10. Now you could use that to see where to go to. Now I do believe that the bottom 10 does kind of make sense. Indonesia, Malaysia, Muslim countries. Can you find wifey there? Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's heaven for Muslim, bro. If you're Muslim, bro, you got the Middle East, you got Indonesia, you got Malaysia, you got choices. And if you're here, Black Muslim, let me know in the chat. But Muslim bro's got a lot of options. If you're not Muslim, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man. Unfortunately.
You, you
Go on,
notice
bro.
on that list they didn't have Colombia and Mexico, and they also didn't have
Oh
the
yeah.
Philippines.
Very true, bro.
Yeah, because the Philippines, I'm just like, are you serious? Because that has to be the 15 age and easy 8 or 9 for no for end count. Colombia, same thing. Yeah, they got some other issues there as well. Mexico, man, I'm here in Texas, man. I know what's going on. Those people get down, man.
So
No,
I know. Interesting is the fields. Let me read a super chat so we can reacting. We're on a time constraint here. Shout out to Mr. OX.cozy in the building. Shout out to Cozy. Salute to Cozy in the building. What's up, Cozy? How you doing, bro? For the $499 super chat. Thank you, Cozy, for the support, brother. For the collection plate, joining the cloud training in September. Tech skills plus trading skills plus passports equals unlimited power. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Cozy, man. Passport bro, crypto bro, gym bro, tech bro, trading bro, the whole bro movement, brother. Absolutely, brother, man. A shout out to Cozy. That's a good brother right there. All the best in your adventures and career, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Mr. Eric Mogadishu for the $299 Australian super chat. Eric, reach out to me on IG, bro. We got to do an Australian stream, brother. I know you're in Australia, brother. Please, let's do a stream, Eric. That'd be greatly appreciated. Send me a DM on IG, brother. Zambia stream was epic. The West isn't for us to leave. Theo, did you watch the Zambia stream, brother?
yeah, it's good. I liked it. Yeah. No, you guys
Hidden
got to
gem.
get out. You got to get out of the West. I mean, I'm trying to get out as fast as I can. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm kind of more complicated, but I'm trying to get my actual base of operations. So again, get out, guys. Get out while you can.
Absolute facts, absolute facts. Shout out to Mr. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. It's time to do for the $5 super chat. Hey, IP and Theo, quick question for y'all. Have y'all heard of the 4B movement happening in South Korea? Should it be looked over? Absolutely not. Actually, I might do a stream on that actually, that particular movement. But Theo, what's your thoughts about it, bro?
There are a group who are like that, and that's unfortunate. I think that's nuts. But the South Korean girls who are looking for brothers, they're not for B. They're for you. Okay, so don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, bro. I think it's only happened to South Korean men. Hopefully, South Korean chicks are popping that box for a passport, bro.
No, no, no.
Y'all tell these South Korean chicks, brother, they gotta pop that box for a passport, bro.
No. If they're 4B, it doesn't matter about the man. They're not. But they're not going to be involved with you. So don't worry about it. Like, just be yourself in South Korea. If the girl likes you, she'll make it known.
Okay, awesome. That list over there, right? There are some potential countries that I got to dig into further to find wifey for myself and for brothers. And it's just confirming what I've heard from other brothers. There are some countries where it is the golden spot for brothers. I won't speak more about it, right? But I've got a plan and I'm working on it. Shout out to Mr. The International Storm for the $10 super chat, bro. We got to get you on the channel as well, bro. Are you free now, brother?
He was in Japan. He just got back from Japan.
Oh, is it okay, bro?
Yeah.
Brother, how was Japan? Reach out to me on IG, bro. I know who you are, brother. Let's get you on the channel, bro. We got some streams to finish this year, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Patiently waiting for Theo to wreck my brain in September, class 6. But also laugh when he goes off at the people who don't read his pin post in the Facebook group. Same here as well, brothers. Read the pin post, man. It has all the info. So ask me questions that is already in the pin post. Good stuff, man.
We write it for a reason because there's a lot of questions and there's information we need you to know about if you're actually going to do the class. So when they start asking questions, I'm like, oh, you didn't read the pin post. You got to go back and go do it. I can't accept a payment from you until you do. I can't accept registration until you do. It's frustrating, but I mean, it eventually goes through, and it's the pin post is there to protect the students. So thanks, International Quiet Storm. I like the sympathy. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, bro. Welcome back from Japan. Question to Quiet Storm: are the women in Japan checking for brothers in 2024? Would love to know that, bro.
They checking for brothers. Yeah.
say it in an English accent, bro.
I can't say it in an English accent. I'm not educated.
Yo, y'all checking for brothers, bro. Hey, shout out Mr. Babatunde in the building for the $2.99 Australian dollar super chat. Babatunde, salute to you, brother. Shout out to IP, enjoying Python class. One of my incredible Python students. Thank you, Babatunde, for the kind words. Looking forward to teaching you, of course, this coming Sunday. Awesome, brother. Awesome. So let's react to some interesting. Shout out to Mufasa in the building. What's up, Mufasa, man? Legendary brother, all-time Hall of Fame member. Brothers, don't you ever forget about Mufasa, man. He's been here for almost 5 years on the channel. Legend in this space and an incredible brother as well. All those best success to you, brother. This is your year, Mufasa, for the support. What's up, brother IP and Theo? Booked my flight to Rio for 1 month. Headed to Salvador, Fortaleza, and Ipanema, leaving in May. Let's go. Brother, I can't wait to hear about your adventures on the channel, brother. Mufasa, I want to ask you, brother, when you come out from Brazil, are the women in Brazil checking for brothers in Salvador, Fortaleza, and Ipanema, brother? Let me know, bro. Okay. You want to say something?
They're hunting us down there. Are you kidding? Yeah, I mean man. Yeah, that's pretty good there. Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Baller 390 for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Sup IP and Theo. I've been interviewed this Thursday for security engineer 1. Well done, bro. 1. Any tips you guys have for me? I appreciate all the knowledge you guys are providing. You go there first, Phil. What's your tips for him?
Study everything on the JD, study all of your security fundamentals, make sure you're ready, and make sure everything you put on that resume can be defended. Don't take anything for granted. Study to death, and you'll do a better, have a better opportunity. And don't go in there thinking they're gonna to bend the rules for you or think that you're good or some sort of moral good. It's some sort, you have to show that you're there to deliver for the company. Then they'll be more interested in you.
Facts. And brother, don't forget to study the company as well.
Mm,
What they do. That's very important. And always ask questions about what they can offer you in terms of training, in terms of development. I love hearing that because it shows you're interested in staying for the company for the long term and you're not there
mm,
for the short term. Also mention that you have various soft skills. So when I obviously people book IT consultations with me and they're for interview prep, I always tell them technical skills are great, but can they work with you? So do you have interpersonal skills, teamworking
mm,
skills, communication skills? Okay,
mm,
they want to hear that from you, and once they know that you're a great human being, even though you have some technical shortfalls, if you're great to work with, you can learn that technical shortfalls. As long as you're a great person to work with, brother, you got that job. So that's my advice for you, bro. So
mm,
shout out to Mr. Roel Black for the $11 super chat. Thank you, brother, for the support. Hey, Theo, I will have that list ready for you on IP this week. Thank you, bro. Yes, indeed. Where do I get your email? Also thinking about going to the Manosphere conference. Where do I get tickets? So I will send you the link to the Manosphere conference. I put the link, Roel.
mhm.
And I think I have Theo's email, but Theo, can you DM me your email, Theo, if you want to put it on the live chat, and I'll give it to Roel. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you, Phil. Well, I'll get
Yeah.
that over to you, Mr. Ro. I'll get you the link and Phil's email. I'll leave it to me, bro. Awesome. So now, shout out to Mr. Um, Darian Butler for the $499 super chat. Appreciate you, bro, for the support, man. Bro, with the support coming in tonight, thank you. It's amazing, man. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Not going to front. Filipinas and Japanese chicks are going on me heavy. First gen Americans stay checking. Whew, brother, take that leap of faith, man. Do it. They're checking. Do it, bro. What's your advice, Cynthia?
Um, I would say for the Filipinas, please don't run through them. If you try to run through Japanese, they'll usually clip that. So they have ways of stopping that. But for the Filipinas, please don't. They have enough problems there. So no, just find one and have enjoy it, because those women and really like to make their man happy. So that's my recommendation there.
Thank you, Theo. Shout out to Justin Wilson for the $19.99 super chat. Thank you, Justin, for the support. Much appreciated, bro. Appreciate you, IP. Theo, you are a legend. Classic show. Thank you, Justin, for the support, man. Salute you, brother. Much
Mm-hmm.
appreciated, bro.
Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. So let's react to some incredible clips from this week. Okay.
Sure.
So present video file. We got some crazy clips for this week, Theo. Okay. So first
Mm-hmm.
clip I want to react to, Theo, okay, is any Theo, I know you're gonna go ham on this chick, and I give you the leeway to do so, brother. Let's go. This is your ballpark.
Free by choice. And everyone always says, like, what's your purpose? If you don't have kids, what's your purpose? My purpose is getting my nails done, going shopping, treating myself. Look at this new bag I just got from Goyard. Stunning. This new sweatsuit I got from Aloe. And being sober, traveling, I don't know, taking naps. Have you ever taken a nap? It's like the funnest thing ever. It's so nice. I enjoy naps a lot. So don't say I don't have purpose just because I don't have kids. How dare you?
Ooh, Theo, fire away, brother.
She's gonna die alone. She's gonna buy a dog and die alone. This is it. I mean, such superficial existence, and to think that's a purpose in life. Look how many things I have. I have quite a lot. Part of my purpose in life is to reproduce, and another part is to help people. You know, actually advance humankind. And to think this woman could actually think in this way. She's actually there's enough prosperity so that she can afford to think this way. Um, well, it makes her look bad. You know, she's not doing anything more. So, oh well, then she'll be fun for a lot of guys. That's about it.
Facts, bro. Brother, this is a perfect example as to this is what the agenda wants. The agenda wants women single because guess what? What do single women spend their money on? Designer bags, designer shoes, designer clothes. And that obviously gives fashion companies, right, the matrix more profit. Think about that, Theo. If she had kids, the money would be going towards the kids. Less designer clothes, less designer bags, less everything, right? Now she's all
Mm,
by herself. It's all about hyper capitalism, brother. Okay? These women don't know that they're being played. Brother, they feel like, I got a designer bag, designer coat, the media panels towards me. You go, girl boss. Nah, honey. It's to exploit you in the system of capitalism. They want you single. They want you, being a capitalist a slave.
mm.
And brother, these women don't get it, bro. Because guess what, Theo? They don't listen to men like me and you, like brothers in the chat. A man can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna do what I want. And look at her, Theo. She's the system got her, bro, and she can't be saved. What's your thoughts about that comment, Theo?
Yeah, she can't be saved, and it's not only that she shouldn't be listening. She should be listening to men, but just listen to her grandmother. I mean, her grandmas could be telling her about how happy she was to have children. You know what a joy it was. It's very unlikely that she's talking with her family. It's very unlikely that they're happy that she's having this kind of behavior. They're gonna want to see children. It's kind of a normal human thing to want to do. Um, yeah, she's got those crazy eyes. She does have crazy eyes, without a doubt. I know how many. I'm from Illinois. How many women are like that in Illinois? Quite a number. So, I mean, what a loss. That's all I can say is just what a loss. I'm like, okay, well, you don't want to pass your DNA down. Fine. We'll get a Colombian. We'll be fine.
Thanks, passport bros.
And all the green and everything. I'm just looking at her like she's crazy. I'm just like, are you serious? Well, you're 45 years old, man. You're gonna be crying. No, nobody loves me. Yeah, right. Because you thought about your bag and aloe like outfit more than your child. Are you kidding me? Get out of here.
Facts, bro. And I want to add this thing, right? Legacy is very important because I feel like
Hmm.
we are here on this earth to multiply. It's even in the Bible, bro. I think it's in the Quran as well. It says, "Go forth, divide and multiply." You know, um, you know, and women who don't have that mentality, I don't know I don't know what went wrong. I think it's feminism. I think it's the culture. I think it's just a whole bunch of nonsense going on in West society. But it can't be saved, Theo. Okay, we got a
Well,
passport, Theo. Theo, hold on, Theo. Do you have your passport, Theo? Do you have your
yeah, of
passport?
course. Yeah. Yeah, I got my passport.
Good
Um,
man.
I just think she's nuts. It's This doesn't look good in their 40s. I'm serious. You wait. I know about how old you are, IP. You wait. You wait for those high school reunions.
Damn.
You wait for the 40s and see what happens. These women don't make out so well. I'm serious, man. That the women who have children, they're doing much better. So, oh
Facts.
well.
Women can't be like men. Men grow old gracefully. That's why you see men at 38, 39 with 24, 23-year-old wives. You don't see women that are 30, 39, 38 with husbands that are 24, 25, 26. Because
Hmm.
guess what? Young men don't want older women, okay? and
Hmm.
younger women want older men. Women just
Hmm.
don't get it. But we ain't gonna save them, Theo. We got our passports. We got our passports.
Yeah.
So next clip to react to. Next studio. And then invite,
She crazy.
present. Cray Cray.
Cray cray.
So,
Yeah.
so next one to react to feel right is so I'm seeing a channel woman speaking Bible talk, right? And I just don't get it, feel like you can tell by this woman right that we're gonna react to feel right that she is a former 304. But Feel, I'll let you tell it through your eyes only.
Okay.
My number one thing. Somebody asked, do you guys know why you're single? And I'll speak for myself. I know exactly why I'm single because I've never dated a guy that God would have approved for me. Not to say, let me clarify and say that I've actually only dated great men. I have a great picker. I've only dated really wonderful guys, good people to their core, obviously not perfect and clearly not from me because we would be together if that was the case, but like good people, but never somebody who's further along in their faith than I am.
Yeah.
And I know without a shadow of a doubt that the person God has for me is like so far along in their faith than I am. And I have such a desire, like a yearning to be led spiritually. I just want to sit and look up at a man talking to me about theology. And I'll be so happy. You know what I mean? And so there's always been, unfortunately, not in like an insulting way, but there's a level of respect that I'll have for the person that I'm with when that's the case. And I've never experienced that.
Something off with this chick. I ain't gonna lie, bruv. Like, you did multiple so-called great guys. That tells me you got a high body count, right? Keep it a stack feel. If they were so great, why didn't it work out? Is it them or is it you? What are you waiting for? If they're great, why didn't it work out? You know, you can tell by she got that princess mentality. If she wants to, think about guys, talk about theology, blah blah blah. And brother, I'm seeing a lot of these women that are former. I'm not saying she's a 304, but former 304s turn into that Christian realm of changing up, blah blah blah. I ain't buying it, Theo. Any Western chick, I don't care if you're religious or non-religious. If you're Western, you're for the streets. Break it down for us, Theo.
Okay, so again, so I was a missionary 3 years. I was a missionary in 3 countries, 1 year each, and so I've been in many countries. I've been in many churches, many places. Dating inside the Christian church, just because you date a few people doesn't mean you're clapping cheeks. So there is plenty of people, including myself, who dated inside the church, and there was no cheek clapping. You have many, things don't mix, things doesn't happen, and you don't date, and I mean the relationship ends, kind of like normal relationships. You're just not clapping cheeks. That's all. So that's okay. But way she's talking, I would sit back and be like, I think you're a reformed 304. And I would just, I've seen her videos on Facebook and YouTube, and I just scroll by them. I'm just like, as a Christian man, no. And we're talking about theology. I got plenty of theology. I got plenty of that stuff that I know. I got plenty of it. And I mean, you're talking, these kind of women do not, like, they don't marry a Christian guy inside the church. What they look for is a hot, sexy guy who can turn them on first, and then they want to get some spiritual feels. That's about it. Because if they really wanted to get a Christian guy, they just go for a pastor. Like, they can get a pastor like that. And they're not looking for a pastor, because pastors, first, they usually don't have money. And second, they usually don't have that great of looks. They're kind of average guys. And she's not going for that. No.
Absolute facts, man. Absolute fact. My status has gone off, and I don't trust this chick, man. You can just tell the makeup, the way she's speaking, the way her mannerisms, something just isn't right there. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't go for a chick like this. I'd be very careful with these religious chicks in the West, in my opinion. Some of them have a pretty crazy past, and I don't want none of that in my life, man. That's why I go abroad. F it, bruv. Nah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I agree with you because they don't act this way. I know girls who didn't do anything inside the Christian church. They don't act this way. This is why I say like she knows how to control a man with her looks. That's not like Christian girl way of doing things. That's ran through.
Apparently, Theo, she's a Christian feminist. How can you be a Christian and a feminist? What? That's a contradiction. That's what I'm saying, bruv. Like the current church in the West has just been obstructed. It's been, I don't know what the word for it. It's just been polluted and all over the place right now. It's too liberal. It's just too. It's gone away from the Bible. That's why I can't trust any religious chicks in the West anymore. Brother, I lump them all in the same category. You're Western. Keep away from me. Let me go abroad and leave me be. Okay? The only time I'll talk to you is during work and customer service. The only time I will also talk to you is when I say good morning, goodbye, good evening, good night, and good afternoon. And that's it. Nothing less, nothing more.
Yeah. I agree with you, man. I just can't trust him. After what I've been through inside the church, it's the Christian girls, they're usually the most feminist of them all. I'm serious. And then they go around saying that they're not. I'm like, oh, let's just wait for this. And then they start talking, and you start seeing they're using the Bible in order to control men and elevate women. I'm like, that's not the way the Bible's designed. Don't think you understand it. It's not. It's actually two people serving Christ.
Yep.
Yeah. You're a bond servant.
Facts.
Yeah, don't think you understand it.
Shout out to Islam for keeping solid. I'm hearing great things about Islam. Shout out to them for just keeping it real, because I know what's happened to Christianity in the West, but it's all over the place, and I ain't happy about that. Shout out to Mr. Josh John in the building for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. For your brother, where in Eastern Europe do Latinos get treated best? Salute to you, IP for doing the Lord's work. Thank you, bro. Go on, Theo.
Stop thinking about the best. Will you stop that? I mean, really? Okay, so you got an area in Eastern Europe. They're basically Slavs, and Slavic women like Latinos. I've seen this more than once, and a lot of Slavic women like salsa. They can't dance at all, but they like salsa. They want someone to teach them how to do salsa, but they can't dance themselves. So you'll do very well if you know some salsa, and you're just like, normal Latino. Let me think. I don't know what country you're from, but if you're not from the United States, if you're actually from South America or something like that, you can probably do okay in Russia. I wouldn't go to Ukraine right now because Russia's bombing Ukraine, so I wouldn't do that. But you got from Croatia all the way up Belarus. Belarus is dysfunctional, but I mean, you'll still do well with the sisters there. What can I say? Do what you can.
That reminds me, I've got to do a stream on Belarus in the future, man. Anyone that's been there, reach out to me on IG, please. If you've been to any country, reach out to me on IG, please. Let's get you on the channel for an interview. If you've been to Peru specifically, Belarus, definitely reach out to me, man, because I want to get every country done on planet Earth, okay? And that's the goal. Okay, I think we're on 80 countries so far on my channel, but we can do more. There's 195 countries. I've got to touch upon every country for the brothers, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so let's push on. So shout out to, let me bring up this another video. So now, Theo, Asian Becky, slim, thick Asian chick, brother, with a brother. Brother, Passport Bros just can't stop winning, brother. Let's check it out. Damn. Oh. Wow, this is incredible. Passport bros just can't stop winning. This is the reason why we become passport bros. Feel like, so we see a brother here with a slim, thick Asian chick. She's all over him. She's smiling. She's vibing with him. The great couple. He looks chill. This is amazing, bruv. You know, brother. Like, brother, passport bros is the only way forward. The only question, Phil, is that how can we get more Asian women to go after brothers? Because it ain't enough that I'm saying, brother. Brother, I want to see 1 million brothers with 1 million Asian chicks in the next year, right? But before we address that particular topic, right? What is your thought on this slim, thick Asian chick, brother? And, you know, her and her couple and her boyfriend. Sorry, break it down for us, Phil.
I think she's very well to do. I think she has a good source of income. I don't know about his source of income. So I'm thinking about the longevity of their actual relationship and whether or not this is just an experiment by her or if this is the real thing. That's how I thought about it. So that I would want to know more about him. Like what's his cash flow? What's really going on with this guy? He doesn't really look like a guy who's making it financially. That's just my assessment. But I mean, I could be wrong. That's my gut feeling. I could say somebody would come out and say, "Oh, you're jealous." No, I'm not. I would want this to be successful, but from my point of view, it looks like she's paying the bills. So she looks happy. Yeah.
I don't think so, Phil. I don't think she's paying the bills, bruv. How did you start, bro?
I know this kind of Asian chick. I know how she operates. I've seen these more than once. So she's gone out and gotten what she wanted. That was the big thing. She got it no matter what. So she's happy. Guarantee you, she's happy. She's on cloud 9. But as far as I'm concerned, she's paying the bills. So I would want to know more about how the dynamics are really going on, because if that's actually true, then within, well, I'd say 2 or 3 years later, she's going to turn around and say like, well, why aren't you improving yourself, or why aren't you upping your game? And what's really happening? Like, is this really a relationship that she can maintain? And she might turn around and say that she deserves better. If you see like this, again, the emphasis is on her self-improvement, her happiness, what she is doing. You don't see him in a position where he is the leader, where he is truly being the man, and where you're seeing him within a community or his value. It's only as an accessory to her happiness. But she's really happy. I'll say that. But what is he? What is this guy? What is he actually doing? So that's why I would say, like, I would want to know more about him and what he's actually doing. Now, she looks like I would say this guy's, yep, I would agree. This looks like a passport cis. Why isn't he in her country? Why isn't he doing this abroad? So if he were doing this in Taiwan, cool. Okay, now we got something. If he were doing this in, say, Vietnam, Thailand, Singapore, he's in her environment. He's getting her there. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, we down with that. Yeah, but I don't see it happening that way. She is in his environment. She went and got him. So this
And
isn't
that's a good
really
thing.
well, it's not
So,
really a passport, bro. It's more like a girl going to the UK and dating you. Well, she has options. So can you really maintain it? Or is she going to go out with another guy? She go out with the Norwegian. She's going to go out with this guy or that guy. Because London, there's a zillion options.
but basically, right, so what you see here, right? No, they look happy. They're vibing. Um, I think she's Chinese. She's Chinese. I think he's Kenyan. Okay, they live in Canada. Okay, they've moved there, so they've met somewhere, bro. Okay, and they have a a functional couple, bro, a functional relationship, brother. Like she's really into him, she's checking, and you know, brother, it appears that Asian women are just winning the dating game, brother. Whether she's Western, whether she's foreign, and it has to be, but we have to actually examine that from a critical perspective. How are Asian women doing it, bro? Because, brother, I'll be with you, Theo. I want to see more Asian women with brothers. It ain't enough, brother, and it makes me. I'm thinking, what's going on? You know, we here, we in a suit. You know, we got a nice haircut, and Asian women, we love y'all. We checking for y'all. But what's going on? You know,
But I want black men to be able to sustain relationships and marriages, and I don't think he can sustain it. That's my fear, because I from the way I read him, he's not going to be able to sustain this. I mean, unless she's really into him, like just totally 100%, like she is just cuckoo about this guy, then yeah, it'll be sustained. And if she doesn't make any unusual demands, but from what I'm seeing, I don't see a source of his wealth. I don't see a source of his authority. I just don't see it. That's why I'm like, I don't see this going on, man. Why don't we have a video of him bench pressing, doing lat pull down?
I didn't pick it, bro. I didn't pick
Yeah,
it. There, bro, but
I know.
it's contextual.
I know it's
I'm
contextual.
I'm showing y'all that slim, thick Asian chicks exist, bro. You know, that's it. That's it.
But what I'm thinking is that the next year she's going to be with another guy, so it might be another black guy. Yeah, so he'll be happy, but it's just that the original guy wasn't able to sustain himself on his own power and his own strength, so he lost her. We don't want that. Or, I mean, the way we want it is we want the black man being able to choose women of his choice. I think that she chose the man of her choice. And this guy is susceptible to hypergamy. So he has to worry. It looks nice, looks cute. They look good together.
I disagree, bro. I think it's a great couple. They're vibing with each other. They look happy. You're looking too deep into it, Theo. I know what's happened today, Theo. You're looking too deep into it, but they're happy. She's happy. He's happy. He's got a bad Asian chick, and I'm showing brothers here, right? It's possible for a brother to pull a slim, thick Asian chick. I think that's the hardest Asian woman, in my opinion, Theo, right? It's the hardest type of Asian woman for a brother to pull. She's in the gym. She's slim, thick. She's got a cute face. A lot of brothers can't pull that because for some reason. Okay, so he's pulled that, bro. So if he can do it, we can do it too, brother. Brother, guess what, Theo? I want to see more Asian chicks, slim, thick, right, with brothers. And if this kickstarts the movement for slim, thick Asian chicks to go after brothers, brother, we won. We won. We NBA championships, bro. We NFL.
I think,
come on, bro.
I think she has a Jamaican boyfriend. That's how that goes. She's wearing the pants in this one. She's happy, but she has him. That's how this goes down. So we just have to see.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. I have to say something from the chat. He says, "Why Theo doesn't think he has money? Because men who have money recognize other men who have money, and I have money. I know how I act. I know how I do things, and I'm looking at his eyes. I'm looking at how he's behaving, and he's not behaving like a man who's successful. He's not conducting himself that way. He's conducting himself like a man who's following. And so I would just sit back and say, okay. Well, how is that going? How is that going for you? I mean, you look happy. I mean, I'm not giving any shade there, but I don't see you being in a dominant position. And I don't see you resting on your own strength. And because of that, I wonder why you're in this relationship. Who is owning who? She is in full control as far as I'm concerned. She's happy. This woman is happy. She's totally happy.
I disagree completely, brother. All right, and next clip, because I disagree, brother. 100%, brother. All right, so next clip to react to, we're in a time constraint here. All right, so let's react to this one, Theo. Okay, so next one we're going to react to, Theo, okay, is this clip over here, okay, and let's break it down.
Very nice. Really.
To give you some context here, we have a brother in India, and he experienced some racism there, and it's a very telling story as to why we keep saying avoid India. So this is an awareness video, Theo, that we're going to react to, but I just feel like brothers should not even go anywhere near India for the foreseeable future. Let's go.
Nice meal. Very nice. Really good. Somalia.
Oh, very dangerous country.
Not so much.
Just Hawa. Nothing.
This is
I hear that Somalia is very dangerous.
not really.
Water thieves. Real Pirates of Caribbean in Somalia.
It's not too bad. No anymore. Because all the boats, they sort of stopped coming through the waters.
Now the government is strict.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, you could say that. It's much better.
Much better.
I don't know what you're saying.
Juma, black.
I don't understand.
Worms, like worms. Small worms in the...
Worms in my hair.
Yeah. There is not worms in your hair.
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, just relax. I like you look good in this.
You go inside the washroom and changi tarah bathing.
No, wait. My brother is also has a curly hairs.
Can I enjoy my
In
meal?
Somalia,
Yeah, why
not? Yes. You're Negro na?
What?
Mother Negro means Negro peoples in the African. We call them Negro peoples.
I'll give you one advice.
Yes.
Jinga lala hoo.
If you ever say
Wow, brothers in India, and there's a reason why, I don't think brothers should be going there, right? That was just racism. We saw that ignorance, saying the N-word, right? Saying his hair has worms in his hair, even though he's got curly hair. Absolutely no need for that, Passport bros must avoid India at all costs, That was shocking seeing that. I can't believe it. What's your thoughts on this particular clip, Theo?
Not surprised. They thought they can get away with this. This kind of interaction happens from time to time. It's unfortunate. I think the guy deserves better. The Somali deserves better. He deserves more respect, but I'm not surprised. So, yeah.
Obviously,
hopefully he can take our class and get out of that situation.
Brother, what about finding a wife in India? Should passport bros do that? To go to India, find an Indian wife to wife up?
No, I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's not my cup of tea. I was going to say, though, okay, it's just because it's not my cup of tea, though the guys who are watching this, maybe some of you really like an Indian woman. Okay, fine. More power to you. It's just, I've been to India. I wouldn't do it myself. But if you want it, go ahead.
You were in India for work or holiday?
Teaching at a conference. Teaching
Oh,
security.
wow.
Yeah.
Interesting, bro. So, brothers, I want to make it very clear that there are some countries that are just not hospitable towards black men and passport bros. Every country isn't perfect for us. So you want to do your research before going to certain countries. Now, I do my research very well before I go to certain countries. And India is a country that I have no plans on going to. It's quite, not saying all of them are, but quite a few of them are anti-black. You can, from what I've heard, from what I've seen, and it's just not worth risking your safety, right, in an anti-black society. Okay, what we saw here could have been worse. Hopefully, there was no fights there, but people were surrounding him. It looked to be awkward there. You gotta be very careful, bruv. Very, very careful. Don't just chase after women because, I love Indian women, I'm going to India. Can you open your eyes up for a second, please? Can you please? Because guess what? Safety is very important as a passport bro. Safety is incredibly important. Yeah, you might like Indian woman, But if the country of India isn't safe for black men, then you shouldn't go there, bruv. Ain't that right, Theo?
Yeah. Yeah. You can go some places. So yeah, but nah, my recommendation again from Theo Waff is don't go to India. Especially if you want to get a wife, don't go there. But oh well. That's all I'll say about it. I mean, it's yeah. But I feel sorry for this Somali. There's nothing he's done to deserve this kind of treatment.
It's very sad to see that, man. He's always eating his food, having a great time to himself, for his audience, and they just send racist words to him, ignorant words to him. It's just not right, bruv. It's not right.
No, it's not right. No.
You know, so I hope you learn less from this videos, brothers. Don't go to any country without doing your research. India's off the list for me. I have no interest in going there. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's react to the next clip. Remove from studio. So present video file. Now, okay, this interesting one, Theo.
Act chivalrously with women.
Yep.
Do you think that men should act chivalrously with women?
Yep. Yeah.
Generally, yeah.
So would you say that that's basically like a man's role?
I feel like you're trapping me. I'm not going to say it's anyone's role to be chivalrous.
So my follow-up question to that would be, what would be the female version of chivalry?
I think you're setting up for something. I don't know if there's an equivalent.
Watch it, Theo, because you have to look at her reactions, her body language, bro. Watch it very closely.
Do you think that men should act chivalrously with women?
Yep. Yeah.
Generally, yeah.
So would you say that that's basically like a man's role?
I feel like you're trapping me. I'm not going to say it's anyone's role to be chivalrous.
So my follow-up question to that would be, what would be the female version of chivalry?
I think you're setting up for something. I don't know if there's an equivalent to that.
I think there's relationships where men take on the role of being a breadwinner, but there's also relationships where women take on that role. So I think it depends.
Do you think that there are relationships where women are the protectors?
Maybe.
If a man expected you to open his door everywhere you went, would you be turned off by that?
Yeah.
I would.
I mean, I want my men to open doors.
Got it. That's it. No traps. No traps. She has one more for you guys.
Wow. Hold on here, right? The attitude of some American women is just like, they think that they're princesses, they're queens, not knowing that one day you're gonna get old, saggy, you're gonna lose all your beauty, no one's gonna be checking for you. So humble yourself, man. Humble yourself. The way she's moving her eyes, feel her attitude is like her ish don't stink. I don't like that attitude on the Western chick bros, that they think they're above everyone. Because you got a couple makeup on, you got a nice dress on, it don't mean you're better than anyone. Who do you think you are? It's asking you questions. You're being, you're being aggressive. You're being passive aggressive. Is that what y'all experiencing in America in 2024? Women like this, Theo? No wonder y'all getting your passports, man. Imagine marrying that, Theo. You know, and there's nothing wrong, right, with a man, being a gentleman, a man knowing his role. She's clearly against that, Theo. She's clearly against that, and that's a problem there. Right? Break it down for us, Theo.
These are the typical types of Western women whom passport bros want to avoid at all costs. And we should avoid them at all costs. They have no value whatsoever or no benefit whatsoever to passport bros or to men in general. These types should be avoided. Men, these are not the places where you're going to be able to make a relationship. These kind of engagements with these kinds of women are one-sided. All the resources, the time, and attention goes to her. That's it. There is no reciprocation at all. Guys, don't even deal with these kinds of women. And straight out avoid. So in Austin, there are zillions of women like this, and I avoid them straight out. I don't even say hello or goodbye to them. I don't acknowledge they exist. I just keep it moving. And they are all over the place. So guys, it's not good for you here. Get a passport and go. And for the guys who have the cope strategy, shout out to Coach Greg Adams. You have the copium. Stop. So there's guys who are out there like, well, she might change, or something might be better. No, this is embedded inside her brain. Her BIOS is not going to be updated. It's going to say the exact same way no matter what. Do not attempt. Let her be. Don't do anything. She's lost. It's over. Go to another country.
Facts, man. Humble yourself, woman. I just hate seeing this kind of attitude, man. You think you are. You're a human being, and you're gonna grow old and saggy, and you're gonna be replaced by the next 21-year-old. So humble yourself. Sick of the attitude, bruv, and the entitlement, and those stupid faces. I don't know who they think they are, bruv. All right. So now, let me see here. Okay. So now, let's react. I got a super chat here. Shout out to Mr. Darian for the $99 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. I'll say this from NY to Florida. Indian women have always been checking. I don't know about that, bro. I think I'm going to push back on there. But that's your opinion. But in the UK, they're not checking for us at all. I don't care. I ain't checking for them. I wouldn't go to India, but I've met some beautiful ones here in the States that are very interested. Interesting, brother, but tread carefully. Culture is anti-black. I know that for a fact, okay? So now let's react to the next video, bro. So video file, share screen. So this one here, Theo, is also very interesting, okay? Treatment. Wow. So we have a brother here that has come home after a 14-hour shift, and his girlfriend or wife, who is Mexican, cooks him a meal at 1 a.m. Brothers, when was the last time an American chick did this for you? When was the last time a UK chick did this for you? When does a UK chick or American chick ever do this? Never. Near impossible. She's too busy watching Netflix or sleeping. She doesn't care about how you're feeling after a 14-hour shift. But a brother here got his passport, okay, right? And then he got a Latina, and he works a 14-hour shift, brother. The Latina cooks him a full big meal after 14 hours, bro, at 1 a.m. in the morning, brother. Brother Theo, the passport bros are undefeated, brother. The passport is undefeated. Break it down for us, Theo. This is incredible, bro.
How do I say this one? This is a hard one. Okay, this is definitely a win for Latina. So I'll give it that one. If you go to another country, like if you go to a South American country and you are in a relationship with a Latina, this is probably how you're going to be treated. They love to really take care of their man, and they really have pride in that. So they will cook, and you will eat well. I have heard nothing but good reports from this. When I was in Brazil, I had a Brazilian girl actually cook for me more than once. It was good food. It's good stuff. So yep, guys, go abroad. Definitely get this kind of behavior, get this kind of treatment. Do it. Please don't do a 14-hour shift. Please don't be in. If you're doing 14-hour shifts or 10-hour shifts or like these huge shifts with overtime, please take our courses and get into IT, and then go abroad and have this kind of relationship, but in another country.
Facts. Book your IT consultation. Kindly link in the description box below. Check the link tree as well. Check the comment section, but definitely in the description box. Book your IT consultations with me. Join my Python class in June, July. Enjoy Theo's AWS class, cloud class coming very soon in September. But Theo, the treatment there is incredible. Theo, when was the last time a Western woman, brother, made you a meal like that, brother, after work? When you were dating one back in the day?
When I the last time that I was white.
Last time you were white?
The
What?
last time that I was white.
So never.
Never. Never. I don't even have this concept with a Western woman doing this for me at all. I don't even I wouldn't even know what to do if she did this. I'd be like, what the hell happened? She actually made food for me? Are you kidding me? If I were a relationship with a Western woman, I'd be like, what happened? I mean, did somebody have a gun to my head or something? What happened? And then she cooked food for me. I'd be like, oh, this is a setup. I'm in trouble. Like I'm sure I've died, and for some reason I wasn't felt worthy, and I'm in hell right now. And these are demons. So I'm not going to eat anything because this is going to be bad. That's how I would think. This is how I would think of it. So no, man, it never happens. I don't even. People were talking about, like, in the West, about their girlfriends making them a plate, and I actually said this on more than one time. I said I cannot remember one Western woman ever making me a plate. So this event right here, I don't even, in the West, I don't even know how to relate to it. I'm like, does it happen? I didn't see it.
Facts. Get your passport, brothers, man. It truly is life-saving. Shout out to this Latina and the bro for dating her. All right, next clip to react to. I'm going through studio. Shout out to Mr. Owens for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. I see the war and 12 cats in the future. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That was with the crazy-eyed green woman. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Shout out to Mr. Dark Dissident for the $5 super chat, super sticker. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Great student as well. Awesome brother too. All right, so let's react to the next clip. We got what's our time? Brother, we have 23 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before you leave. Okay. So let's see. So here's one to react to. Okay. Let's go.
Genuinely so funny. When you try to correct a man's shitty behavior and they're like, you're gonna die alone with a bunch of cats. Like, is that supposed to be a threat? Dying alone with a bunch of cats, I mean, that sounds like the dream to me. Don't threaten me with a good time. You mean I could die alone with a bunch of cats or put up with your shitty behavior for the rest of my life? I mean, babe, I'll take the cats, okay? It's just a no-brainer to me. But I do think it's funny because men tend to say the same things like over and over again. Like, do you guys all like kind of like get together and rehearse lines? Because it's just really unoriginal at this point. Y'all just say the same things over and over again. But yes, if you're wondering, I will take the cats.
Good luck to any dude that's crazy enough to date a woman like this. You can just tell that he's going through hell right now. You can just tell that any guy that's dating this chick in the West, he's going through hell. This woman is uncontrollable. She is, you can just tell by the vibes, the mannerism, she is no good. Oh my goodness, man, brother. Is that what's going on in America, Theo? I don't know how more brothers aren't getting their passports. Why would you date that? You know? She said that she'd rather be with cats than be, corrected by a man. So they ain't no saving her, bruv. They ain't no saving her. Break it down for us, Theo.
I would say Western men, if you're engaging with this kind of woman, ceased. Do not even communicate. And if you tell her, you like, which I agree, which is you're going to die alone with your cats, maybe a dog. If that's too much for her or she starts complaining, then don't even say anything. And have no communication like I do. And just look at her and say, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to die alone. So I'm not even going to do anything with you. It seems cruel, but it's actual reality. I'm not going to put my energy towards a walking future carcass. So why should I waste my time? This woman goes abroad. There's nothing going to happen with her at all. No, nothing. So say what you want to say, guys. Say your lines. Stand tall in what you believe. But most importantly, get a passport. And if you marry someone from another country and then you say this to her, it's going to be much more effective. Be like, hey, look at my Colombian wife. By the way, yeah, you're gonna die alone, so go buy a dog.
Absolute facts, man. Absolute facts. Avoid this radioactive person. Avoid it. Avoid. Don't do it. Because obviously, but some brothers, right? They relapse. Unfortunately, they're studying for the certs, but they may relapse. Like thinking, oh man, I'm studying here. I need a chick. I need to, just have a chick next to me. Even though you're going through a lot, don't relapse. Because one fatal move, you get this chick pregnant, right? That's 18 years. You can't leave the country. So don't relapse. Don't do it. Imagine her being the mother of your kids. Just don't do it, brothers.
Well, just imagine being in a relationship with her. So, I mean, I would say, again, my feeling about this is that she's about a $200,000 a year requirement for a relationship. And why a man would date her if he had $200,000 a year, I have no idea. He should be going abroad. It's just a better option for him. This woman will not work with a man. This woman will not collaborate with a man or build with him. Nope. She's going to take what she can get, and then she's going to destroy him. So why even waste your time?
Facts. The passport's undefeated. Next clip to react to. Present video file. So let's react to something happier, okay? And it's a brother that, shout out to him, right? For getting this chick.
Black guys. Are you always into black guys?
That's a good one.
Nice to meet you guys. Tell us your names.
I'm Kwame.
Kwame?
I'm Michelle.
Michelle. All right. So are you guys like what, dating or?
Yeah, this is our first date.
First date. What was your favorite thing about today's date?
But I just feel like, I don't know, being able to like vibe so well.
She has good vibes?
Yeah. I feel like I could be myself around her, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what's your favorite thing about it?
The same, like the vibe.
Yeah,
we
the
just
vibe.
laugh a lot together.
Yeah, I love that for you guys. So is there going to be a second date?
That's it. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I gotta go.
All right, so this is your first date. Did you guys hold hands?
We didn't hold hands yet.
Oh, you didn't hold hands. You didn't hold hands.
Let's break that right now.
Yay, let's go.
Look at that, Theo. Look how goofy that was, man. Like, she's joking, he's joking. But that's how a relationship should be, Theo. Not the previous, not how Western chicks are, you ain't got you ain't 6'5", you ain't got a 6-pack, you ain't pay my bills, you ain't pay for my friend's food in the restaurant. I brought my friends here and you ain't pay for them. That, brother. But we got a chick here that's chill, down to earth, they're joking. That's the dream, Theo, brother. Is that so much to ask for? Is that why can't English chicks, why can't American chicks behave like this, brother? Oh man. Come on, bro.
I'm not trying to change Western chicks so they can act however they want. I don't care. But I would say this relationship actually looks good and functional, to be honest. And it looks like these two are actually having a good vibe, to be honest. And they look good together. This looks like a good possible relationship. So yeah, this would be the kind of relationship that I would want to be in, personally.
But wait, she's Vietnamese.
And I'd take Vietnamese. Yeah, go around.
No. And that's what I'm saying, but like, she's Vietnamese, bro. So it means it confirms that, Vietnamese chicks, brother. I think black men gotta start looking into them a lot more. Right, stop sleeping on that. I know a lot of black guys are looking at South Korean chicks, they're looking at Japanese chicks. Yeah, brothers, can we start showing some love to Vietnamese chicks? Because I think there's something brewing there between black men and Vietnamese chicks. Hold on, Theo. I think I want to get 1 million black men over to Vietnam to wife up 1 million Vietnamese chicks. Can we do it, Theo? Can you help me out here, bro? Can we get 1 million brothers over to Vietnam?
Okay. Okay. Let's think about just 50 guys. Let's try that.
Okay.
Let's try it. 50 of us, 50 within our group, and go to Vietnam. That would be a very good start. But actually go to Vietnam and make a relationship and actually stay in a relationship and do something more than just 1 month of a good time. Yeah.
That sounds perfect, bro. Amazing, man. So, brothers, I think, brother, do you feel like we're too focused on South Korean, Japanese chicks? Should we start moving on to Vietnamese, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Indonesia, Malaysia? What's your thoughts there, Theo?
Yeah, I do agree with that. I mean, I know quite a few Vietnamese women, and yeah, they're very nice. I have no problems. I think it's really the history of the war. That's why it's a little bit different, because there's issues that are there. So you're kind of like, did
But it
my
wasn't
father?
black men. It wasn't black men that did anything. Black men, brother, it wasn't black men. Black men don't control America. Black men don't start wars. But in that aspect, but we don't start wars. We don't control America. We are solid dudes, man. So, brother, I think an Asian woman, right, needs to understand that. Listen, right, love us black men, because black men, we don't start wars. We don't oppress people. We've never oppressed Hong Kong. We were never in control of Hong Kong like the white British were. We never oppressed China like the white British did. We never caused any wars in East Asia. So show us some love, man. Show black British men some love. Show black American men some love. Show black Australian men some love. Show black African men some love. We good dudes, right?
But in terms of power, yes, but in terms of boots on the ground, I'd say African American men weren't exactly innocent in Vietnam.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, this would be a good combo. I would like to have a Vietnamese wife, to be honest. They're nice, So no objections there, guys. If you can go to Vietnam, go ahead and do it.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Right, we got just over 10 minutes left. Let's react to the last few clips for you. Okay, so let's react to this one's hating on passport bros.
Passport thing. The guys that travel because, like, let's say a guy from Canada that wants a traditional woman, a more traditional relationship. They probably would like that.
Sont méchants.
So you don't like that?
No.
Okay.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
So you understand French, right? She said something rude there, right? Did you hear that?
What? They really blocked it out. I couldn't hear it. It was too fast, but that's probably Montreal then.
Yeah. She said something really. Let me replay again. Hold on. And let me.
Play it again.
Hold on. And let me move the bar. Hold on.
You heard the thing about the passport thing? The guys that travel because, like, let's say a guy from Canada that wants a traditional woman, a more traditional relationship.
Qui mange mon
They probably would like that.
Sont méchants.
So you don't like that?
No.
Okay.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Wow. So she said, I'm not going to say it explicit, but she said that in French, bro.
Yeah.
Women are so heated that they're saying vowel words in French. They really don't want brothers to have freedom.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
That was horrible. It was bad in French. Whoa. Uncalled for. Bad.
You understand French, right? That was a pretty bad word she said.
Yeah.
But why are they so angry, bro? Why are they angry at brothers having a passport and traveling for better women? You got your Chads, you got your Tyrones. Why are you angry at bros for leaving? What is that? Why?
Well, I mean, part of it is the retirement program. So part of female hypergamy in the West is they want to date the bad boy when they're young And then they want the responsible, successful man to wife them up when they're older, and to also to compensate for all the bad boy activities. And us as the good guys who are the cleanup men, we're saying no to that. We're not doing that. No way. We know better. So we're not going to go ahead and wife up this kind of woman because it's not in our best interests. We need to go abroad and get better women. So of course this kind of woman's very angry about it. And I just say, that's on you. I mean, if you want to retain the good guy, then do better and do actions to actually retain him. But if you're not going to, and you have this or that about it, and you want that Chad Tyrone, you do you, sister. We're going to exercise our options just like you're exercising yours.
Facts. No more will educated brothers be the cleanup men. No way. No. That's over. We'd be done with that. No more. That was a previous generation. We're more woke. We're more aware now. And we ain't going to be cleanup men. We're going to go abroad and find beautiful young women to wife up and have children with. Right? And that's it. Right? And you women in the West are going to continue being ran through by Chad and Tyrone. And we want nothing to do with Yao. It's as simple as that. We're done. So be mad. Say your words, Miss French lady. But we out here. We got a passport. We free. We alive, and we good. We good.
Yeah,
we good.
I think the reason, my personal opinion about her is that she's at least 50% Ukrainian. She has a very high Slavic Ukrainian vibe with me. So I would say she's at least 50%. So if she's talking this way in French and she's also Ukrainian, what? Because Ukrainian women don't hardly ever talk like this. So this is on her. Like, girl, what she's about, I don't know, she looks about 5'4" to me. Blonde, like that. She can have any guy she wants. But if she has that kind of personality, it's on her.
Absolute facts. Absolute facts. All right, last two clips to react to. Video file. Okay. This one here.
Literally said this, and I can't stop thinking about it. But apparently there's this method that men use. Apparently they put in 100% into someone at the beginning, and you're like, this is the best guy in the world. Like, I love him so good. He's putting in absolutely everything for me, putting in 100%. Once you're comfortable and once they know that they've got you wrapped around their finger, they put in 95%, but you don't notice because that 5% that they decreased isn't much of a difference. It's not enough to be like, something's up. They put in 90% and you're still like, I don't know if I'd pick up on the 90%. They put in 90 and then I don't think you'd realize it. And then they put in 80 and you pick up on this. You're like, something seems off, but it's not enough to say anything yet. See how the number is going down so much from 100 to 80, right? Just keep listening. Then they put in like 70, 75 and you say something. You're like, is something wrong? Say something. I need to put this hand away. And you say something and you're like, is something wrong? Like, what's up? You seem different. You seem off. They're like, oh, no, nothing's off. So then they bump it up back to 75%. And you're grateful for this, put it away. And you're grateful for this 5% that they've increased. So you're like, great, he's putting in effort again. He's putting back in effort. He's come back. I can feel it. He's great. But to him, babe, he's just put in 5%. It's nothing. They keep lowering it. And like, it gets to like 50. And then you're like, what's wrong? Like, you're being different again. So then they bump it up to 55. But that extra 5% makes you feel like he's putting in effort. But to him, it's just 5% of his effort. And then they go all the way down. They do like 20. And then you're like, just give me anything. Give me anything. Like, give me some attention. Give me something. They give you like 25%. And you're like super happy with the 5% that they've given you. Does this make any sense? Anyway, the moral of this is that they can bump it all the way down to, they can put in like nothing by the end of it, and you would be so happy with 5%. Like, they know that it's like push-pull. They're like, they give you it, and then they take it away, and they give you a little bit more so you're happy, and then they take it away. But every time they take it away, they're taking like more and more and more. So by the end of it, you're like, just grateful at the fact that he's giving you 5% of his effort because it's better than nothing. Stay away from anyone who does that.
And women don't do that. And women don't do that. Just men. You know. No, I'm not saying she's wrong or right here, but women do it too. Let's not let that woman come in a relationship or in a marriage or dandy, everything's fine. She's giving 100%. Then she stops cooking. She stops cleaning. She starts being more feminist. Let's keep it a stack, bro. And Western women are the biggest chameleons, in my opinion. Right?
Somebody literally.
They change their attitude, their personality. They become more feminist. They're the biggest pretenders, Theo. So what is she talking about, bro? Women are the biggest offenders of this particular coming in and then decreasing their attention over time. Come on, bro.
My point of view is this kind of woman is putting in 0, and so the guy put in 100%, and then he saw that there was no return. So over time, he put in less effort to the relationship. She complained. He still liked her. So he put in a little bit more effort because he thought maybe she would change. She didn't. She continued putting in 0. He thought, well, why am I really here? So he kept on putting less and less effort into her, mainly because he couldn't find another option. And that's what she doesn't understand about the situation. And from my point of view, this kind of woman, she doesn't put anything into a relationship. This is a 0. She expects the guy to do everything for her. So she's not even cooking or cleaning. She's just existing and consuming his resources. That's about it.
Absolute facts, man. Absolute facts. But brother, a lot of women ate up her words. Oh, you're right, baby girl, blah blah blah, and then they're being lied to.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is just a bad situation. I would say to this kind of woman, okay, then choose another guy. And to the guy, I would say find a woman who reciprocates love in your efforts to you. So if you're putting 100% in, guy, because she's noticing he's putting in 100%. So if you're putting 100%, find a woman who also puts in 100%. You notice we've never found a woman who puts in 100%. Have you?
Nope.
No.
Never.
No, I would never say I met I'm with a woman and she put in 100% on the first date or in the first month. I was like, what? She put it what? Okay, wake me up from my coma. I obviously got into an accident and I was in a coma for a month. That's why that stuff was going on. That I had a dream. That's all that would happen. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So
Facts, absolute facts. Okay, so last clip here. Theo needs to go. Theo, do you have any closing statements, brother?
I had a good time talking. This was actually pretty good. And on that idea of doing what's best for you men, choose a situation that is best for you and be with women who are best for you. And also, again, a lot of we know a lot of you guys who are watching our channel. You guys are actually in our study groups. And also to the guys who aren't in our study groups who are participating. Guys, don't be passive. It's not really that much work to get yourself out of the matrix, to get yourself out of the West, and to put yourself in a country where you're making $100,000 a year plus 6 figures from your Western job, but you're in another country having a good life and in a good relationship. Put in the work. Work with us as well. Trust us. We'll help you do this. But don't be passive. I have too many guys around me thinking that by just being around me, like by osmosis, they're going to get on the train ride. It doesn't work that way. You got to put in the work. Just like I have to put in the work every single day. You know, like one person said, said on Facebook, success is rented and rent is due daily. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Ooh.
You don't own
Boss.
success. It's just rented. Yeah. You gotta work, you gotta pay rent every day. You gotta work on it. And it's hard. I gotta admit, I gotta put in a lot of work myself. Guys, put the work in. So if you're with IP, put the work in with him, study Python, really do it. But don't just be an International Passports Facebook group and do nothing. We don't want to see you in 5 years and you're like, oh yeah, I'm still earning $30,000 a year and I'm with Keisha. What are you doing, bro? Change your life. Do something. I don't want you in my group as same kind of way. Like, oh yeah, I did some Udemy in Theo's group, and yep, I'm still making $30,000 a year, and I'm, the best I can do is Keisha or zero. What are you doing, bro? Level up. Get out of the West. Work for it, okay? So, that's all I gotta say. Good stream. I think that was a good topic today. I think that was pretty good, pretty well done. And I will see you guys next week, okay?
Salute to you, Theo. Thank you for all you do.
Johnny, bye-bye. Matane.
Matarashi. Shout out to Mr. Darian for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. It's similar to narcissists getting mad at their target for becoming situationally aware and moving on. Yes, indeed. That's facts, bro. Shout out to James Wingate for the $2 super chat. No, she never tells what effort she put in. Facts, bro. Absolute facts. It's always the man's problem. It's always men this, men that. I got my passport, man. I'm good, man. All right? Press one in the chat if you have your passport. Right? Press one in the chat if you have your passport. Who's actually taking the passport movement seriously, man? I got my passport. I got my passport, bruv. So, great live stream. Let me check the PayPal again for any donations. A classic. We've been on the run. We got a very shocking stream happening this Friday, 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time. You don't want to miss it. There's one country that we're going to. Man, a lot of things are happening that are pretty bad. It's going to shock you. But again, this channel tells the truth and nothing but the truth. We don't cap. Pardon me. We don't cap. Okay. Hold on. Let me check the PayPal. All transactions. Shout out to nope, that's it. That's cool. That's it. Okay. No PayPal donations. Okay. Yep. Shout out to Babatunde, Marvin, Darian, Tech. Awesome. So once again, brothers, if you want to get on the channel for an interview, reach out to me on Instagram. That'd be greatly appreciated. I've got a Rumble account, so go and follow me on Rumble. Okay, go and follow me on Rumble. Okay, go and follow me on Kick too. I'm going to be streaming on Kick quite heavily, and of course YouTube as well. So please go and follow me on Kick as well. So before I end the stream, I want to address a comment that I made a couple of days ago in regards to what I'm seeing in the UK. And I spoke about it briefly on the Angolan stream. A lot of black men are lonely in the West. Okay. I was out and about in the weekend and I saw a lot of lonely black men, but I saw a lot of white men with women of other races. White men with black women, white women, mixed race women, Asian women, particularly Asian women. I'm tired of the West, man. I'm tired of the West, right? I'm tired of, the white run and dominated society and world. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of the white power stuff. I'm tired of, how white people control things in the West to the point where it allows them to get all the women they need. I'm tired of it, bruv. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of, that, there's glass ceilings that stop you from reaching your full potential economically, a career, and the whole 9 yard, bruv. But the white man, the white woman gets promotions, the white get pay rises, get benefits in society. I'm tired of it, bruv. Right? I'm tired of it, man. And I've been pushing forward, right? I remember when I was a kid, right? My parents always tell me, right, Jonathan, right, IP, international passport, right? They tell me, right, you're a kid, but when you grow up, you're going to have to work 10 times harder than white people and Indian people to get to where they are. I'm doing that right now. I ain't nowhere near. It ain't fair in the West, man. That's why I'm happy that I got my passport, bruv. Because after hearing that Zambia stream, I can't wait to visit Africa, man. I can't wait to touch down on Africa for the first time and be amongst brothers, sisters, and build with them, man. Because the West ain't it. The West ain't it. The West will always be the white man's society. I don't care how many diversity, equity, and inclusion policies they push out. I don't care how many times they put black men on TV shows and adverts. I don't give a damn about no TV shows, bruv. And when they do put us on TV shows, they make us look bad. It's always some sort of gangster. You hear the N-word said every 5 seconds. I don't say the N-word, so why am I hearing the N-word every 5 seconds? Where are the normal looking black men on TV in the West? We don't see it. The constant attacks from every single part of life is draining to the point where I have to block it all out. I've got to check out, or else I'm going to go crazy. Right? I've got to check out, or I'm going to go crazy. I wake up, right? I don't see a good representation about myself. I go to work, I see, people that are not black, get oppressed. I see Asians, because we know how white society works. White society always has a minority that they would uplift because they have the power. And in the UK, it's Indians. They've allowed Indians to gain a lot of success. Same in America. In America, it's the East Asians, the Koreans, Japanese, Chinese. They've allowed them to get success. But you notice how in England, in France, in Wales, in America, or in Australia, black people are always at the bottom, and it's by design. Because many of us are intelligent. It is by design. You notice that there's always something dysfunctional in every Western country where black people are. It's by design. Imagine, a white person, a black person, and an Indian person go to the bank to get a bank loan for a business. They're going to give the white person and the Indian person capital to start a business. The black person gets rejected for some odd reason. So that's how white people can gain wealth and Indian people. I'm sick of it, bruv. I'm sick of it. And then, you try and buy a property, okay? You try and buy a property and you hear about, your white friends get money from their parents and grandparents to put down for a deposit. We as black men don't have that. We don't have that backing. We don't have that. We as black men don't have that generational wealth. Unfortunately, we were slaves for 500 years, right, doing slave work for free. And during those 500 years, white people were actually working, so they were passing their money down generation after generation. Nothing was passed down for us. That's why the game ain't fair, bruv. The game is rigged. So that's why when I hear that, Black Americans are fighting for reparations, I am definitely for reparations. I am definitely for reparations for Black American men and women in America. Can you imagine working for free, right, being slaves for 500 years, not having any money or generational wealth to pass down? The game ain't rigged. The game is rigged, bruv. So I'm angry every day in the West because I know that things are harder for me and other brothers in the UK because we don't have that generational wealth, right? I showed you yesterday that black wealth is zero in the UK because if you don't have any property, you have no wealth, and most black people don't own their property because the game's rigged. It's flipping stressful, bruv. Stressful. It's not right, man. So no one can tell me how to run my channel, what to say, because I know what I've been through as a black man in the West. I've got to go on courses and get a couple of certs just to be taken seriously. White person ain't been on no course, no certs. He gets promotions, he gets that, he gets that. I'm sick of it, bruv. That's why I will never ever take Western liberals seriously. Liberalism, DEI, blah blah blah. It's all a facade, bruv. If you were real about that, if you were real about equality, where my reparations at? Where my reparations at? Think about it. If they were truly about, making things right, where's the reparations for black people that were slaves? Don't play with me, bruv. If we can't get reparations, why are we paying taxes? Why am I paying taxes? If we truly want to make things fair, why am I paying taxes? Knowing what my ancestors went through, what your ancestors went through. It's all a flipping lie, bruv. And it makes things even worse, right, when your dating life is abysmal to the point where you had to become a passport bro. Can you believe it? We had to become passport bros because dating is so horrible here. So we ain't got no wealth. There's a glass ceiling. We also got to travel to find women, and then the white man in the West gets all the top-notch women. And do you know what makes it worse? Black women always arguing with black men in relationships. The same black woman gets with a white man. She's feminine. She's submissive. So not even the women are on our side. And can you blame them? Can you blame them? We have no power. We have no power. We have no capital. Of course, women ain't going to be on our side in the West. Because guess what? Women always go after the most successful dude. And it's white men in the West. They see white men on TV. They see white male CEOs, white male directors, white male actors. Batman's white. Superman's white. I was really upset this weekend, bruv. I saw a lot of lonely brothers walking around wonderless. No woman next to them looking sad on the bus stop. I saw the white man happy cheesing with black women, Asian women, mixed race women, white women. I ain't happy, bruv. I'm not happy. That's why we gotta leave the West and start building abroad and I hope this crypto thing really pops off this year, man, and it becomes the biggest bull run ever. Because I know a lot of brothers are heavy in crypto. And when that crypto bag comes in for brothers, our lives gonna change, man. Our lives gonna change. I can't wait, bruv. We gotta make major moves, major, big moves, man. We have to, because I don't want my son or my daughters to go through what I'm going through, what we're going through. We want them to have better lives than us. That's how it works in life. We want your children to live better lives than us. Can't have my son stressing out over dating, over money. Nah, bruv, I got you. I got you. I got you, my son. You know, I got you. I'm gonna find you a wife. I'm gonna find you a good girlfriend. Right? I'm gonna give you some cash to start your business. I ain't never had that, but I'm gonna make sure my son gonna have that. My daughter gonna have that. We gotta start building towards greater things, man. Be mentally strong, physically strong, financially strong. We gotta start building, man. Because time waits for no man. We're already heading towards April. In 2 months' time, we'll be in June, and that's half the year done. Every day learning a new language, studying, blah blah blah. That's my life. So let's keep pushing, man. Let's keep thriving and let's keep going forward, man. So I got to bounce, brothers. It's been a pleasure with this stream. Shout out to Mr. Theo Waff. Shout out to all the people that hit the super chats. Much appreciated, man. Shout out to all you brothers that support the channel and the movement. That's greatly appreciated. Where's everyone listening in from? What country, what city, what states? Where you at, man? It's been a pleasure. Let me know in the chat. Let me know, man. Where's everyone listening in from? We got over 100 people. How international is this channel? We are international passport, right? We all international passport. Okay, let's go, man. Who's here in the building? Who's here? Yo, shout out Chi-Town, shout out Colorado, shout out Philly, shout out Georgia. Awesome, man. Shout out to all you dudes, man. Dallas, Texas, Toronto, Canada. Look at that. We're international. Philly, Washington State, San Francisco. Get out of San Francisco, bro. ASAP. Get out of San Francisco. You know? Get out of San Francisco, bro. California ain't a good state. Come on. Can we get more countries? Come on, man. We got over 100 people. More. Come on. Where y'all from, man? Don't be shy. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri, right? Shout out to St. Louis. You know? Awesome, man. And welcome, Psionic. Welcome, bro. You know, and get immersed in the content. I got over 600 videos. We're approaching 700. Passport bro content. Let's break out the West. Let's become better men. Find great women. Build legacies, etc., etc. Richmond, Virginia. Also, shout out to Virginia Beach. Just like Virginia Beach. She pretty but ghetto, pretty but rough. Just like Virginia Beach. Toronto, Canada, stand up, Toronto, stand up. Awesome, man. Awesome. Who else is here, man? Come on. Anyone in Australia, anyone in New Zealand, you know, anyone in, you know, anyone in Africa, anyone in Asia right now. Who's here, man? Come on. 1 more minute. Country, cities. New Jersey, shout out to New Jersey, man. Awesome. Chicago, thank you for sending me your homework, brother. Much appreciated, bro. Looking forward to reading it tomorrow. When homework's coming, I read it as soon as possible. Thank you, Jerome. Good man. That was quick. 1 day after. That's what I love to see. I love to hear. All right, so I'm gonna check out. Have a great week ahead, brothers, and peace out. Been a pleasure. Thank you very much.